be intellectually correct. Stain IP.
Great, guys. Sitting with Brink from BDnD, and he's going to tell us a bit more about that name now. Ons praat lekker mengels. So if you want to go into Afrikaans mengels, that's fine.
Born Afrikaans, born English.
Yeah, it's like everybody in South Africa, let's be honest. Awesome. So Brink is one of our newer clients, although we knew each other for a while. We've
chatted before
engaged,
about it,
but yeah,
only starting the
starting now. And he makes amazing wooden, I'm going to say wooden products because I know it's wrong. It's a bit more than that.
Not really. Well, there's some plastic involved here and there with, but like plexiglass. So it's laser cut wooden products with a focus on tabletop gaming, and then
weapon
fun.
Give me that thing. So, I mean, guys, if you're my age and if you know me, you know what that is. And if you don't know me, I'm not going to give it away. The wooden
Scale 1-to-1 with the original.
Yeah, I that's awesome. But I mean, the stuff we had, the elastic band shooting guns we had was like wooden plank. Tick,
Yeah.
this.
If you were smart, then you would have a peg at the back.
This is a proper.
I mean, it's that clicker so
I would have dominated or something like that. But I mean, this is the style of stuff he makes. And then the BDnD. I mean, going into that name, but that's how we met originally. Is you were at one of our other client stands. You made a bunch of the D&D. I'm going to say gameplay related items, accessories. There you go. But yeah, why BDnD? The name.
So, well, initially it was just BD, Brink Designs.
Yeah.
That's kind of from when I was a student studying industrial design, and then due to some unfortunate mishaps with some old potential partners, the name was deregistered, and then I had to register a new name. So I made it Brink Designs and Displays, which then shortens to BDD, which works very well because most of my products actually is D&D related. I mean, I've got some GM screens, playing books, some miniatures, fun things like that.
Yeah.
And as a dungeon master, I make most of the stuff more for my personal use. And it's like, well, if I design it a little bit differently, then I can actually produce a larger scale and sell it. So I stand behind my products because I use my products.
Yes.
It's not just something to as a cash grab.
Yeah. It's not a mass-produced thing you just push into a market. Yeah, mass-produced. It is large scale, but what I mean is not something you're like, oh, this is a band. I'm jumping on the bandwagon, or on the bandwagon, and then pushing the D&D stuff out, but not even playing yourself, which happens a lot of times. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, we sell D&D die, and it's like, okay, but you play D&D. They're like, no.
So I've got now two lovely ladies my stand doing sales for me, and the first question in the interview is always, what class do you play? And I don't really care about what class you actually play.
Yeah.
I care, do you understand the
question?
It's like, if you ask me to elaborate, it's like, okay, you don't play D&D, so it's going to be a little more difficult.
And it's going to be difficult for them to sell because people that come to you at your stand that buys D&D merch or D&D accessories, like you referred to it, are people that play D&D.
Yeah.
So the people that work for you must be able to
at least have that
basic conversation. It's like people that work for me, they need to understand what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, people that listen to us know it's intellectual property, and our discussion was last week when we had a brief discussion.
Well, it was
leading up
Monday. 7 days ago. Yeah, it's been
crazy. Comic-Con, it's been somewhere in the last vicinity. Yes. Last day. So, but it was towards your trademark of that amazing logo you see there. And the name.
This is the icon.
Yeah.
That one is the actual.
That's why the actual logo and the name and stuff like that. So the trademark aspects, and then some of this is your unique designs. Your literally, there's a bunch. I know if way too late. So if you manage to check him out at Comic-Con, brilliant. Check out his website online, and
Every single product that is on the website and obviously at Comic-Con is my own design.
Yes, that's it.
It's I'm not buying design.
Yeah,
It's got to do that all myself.
And that's what we love. It is you making stuff that you want to play with. You being a dungeon master yourself, you know what players like, what doesn't work, what works.
Well, there's one of my more popular products, the player book. It wasn't a case of the players like this. It was a case of, as a dungeon master, I noticed my players keep forgetting stuff at home. So I built a system for them to put all of your stuff, all your dice, your miniature, everything you need in this one box, and just remember this one box. So you don't need to borrow my dice the whole time.
Yeah. No, it's like I've got my bag of holding, and it's a big bag, and everything goes in there. It's whatever's not in there. I'm like, okay, well, great. I'm not going to play because it's not in there. Or okay, now I'll make a plan. But I've seen those boxes. It's everything you would need. That's your go-to. That's your emergency D&D bag. Your go bag.
So I'm actually considering. Not considering. I'm trying to figure out the pricing behind it, but specifically the player book to do a limited run of a leather-bound version.
Ooh, that's nice.
You heard it here first.
Yes. So,
actually, yeah. I haven't publicly communicated it here with anyone yet.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll delay this until the opportune moment, and it's like.
Oh well, I'm hoping that the Comic-Con sales is good enough that I can actually get the materials in order to do that.
No.
So hopefully by end of the year, early next year, this should be available.
That's going to be cool.
I hope so.
No, that's going to be cool. Check that out. Again, please, BDnD or Brink Design. For the guys that know you from we walked around here, and everybody that has, that makes their own D&D dice, you can see there's your wooden stuff there, and they love you. They're like, oh yeah, no. Go there.
Well, so I also do things a little bit differently, specifically in terms of like business cards. And I've had people come up to the stand, partially just like, well, how have you grown? What new products do you have? And it's like, well, can we give you a business card? It's like, no, it's fine. I still have yours from 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, keep it.
Yeah.
No, but and I remember the business card you gave me was actually a pop-out mini. Check.
Blur this.
Yeah, you see, so it is it's gameplay. Mine was a skeleton,
and I specifically asked for this.
Yeah, and I still have it. And that's your meaning. That's what you play with. That's your character. How cool is that? So people will keep this. That's cool. Gargoyle. So I'm keeping this.
It's fine. I've got many more where that comes from.
So you know the guy that makes them.
Yeah.
So
friends.
Yeah.
Not always.
Not always.
I disagree, but
this is cool. Thanks. Before we go, and I know we're cautious of time, tell me about your streaming.
So, well, it's sadly surrounding Comic-Con, it always dies down a little bit because we need to focus on the manufacturing. But I currently live stream an actual play D&D campaign, or more than one. So every second Wednesday, it is the main campaign called Oz of Adamore, which happens in my own homebrew universe, which I'm constantly building out. Which, along with that, one of the streams in the Wednesdays in between is actually a world building stream where I actually go into detail, literally build parts of the world live on stream. I do world building off stream as well because there is a lot. It's a universe with 9 different realms of existence. It gets insane. There's this videos that's I think longer than this interview available on my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Just based on the world and the universe.
Oh, that's awesome.
It gets intense. I also do in the other weeks in between a Curse of Straw that has sadly been a little bit slow, but we're picking that back up. And I'm also live streaming Sunday evenings miniature painting. That's a newer part of the live stream. Literally sitting there painting miniatures, and then also engaging with chat. So people, the questions that come in differ. I'm thinking more along the lines of miniature painting and hobbying, but the questions have gone philosophical as well. So people posting questions, chatting and then I can see chat and actually respond to that, which I can't really do in the live stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the actual play.
That's true. No, so whether you're starting out or a seasoned D&D player, I can attest to it. Go check out those live streams and those videos. If you are novice, it gives you a lot of insight and understanding into it. If you're better half players and you don't understand what an obsession is about, and I'm looking at somebody off screen right away now, go check it out, because then you would understand the hype. And
I think also what's nice about our stream is it's very raw. It's not a polished critical role or Dimension 20.
Yeah.
I mean, I've since upgraded the mics and the camera and so on just to be a little bit better. But I've got a singular conference camera facing all of us, with a mic picking everything up at once, and then it's we address the actual stream aspect of it in the beginning of the end, and do a little bit of brand promotion, which will increase now, seeing as there's some changes that happened over the weekend.
I wonder what we're talking about there.
We'll just post that. Yeah, it's like, and then we jump in and we play. And as far as we're concerned, the camera doesn't actually exist. But there's here and there's it goes a little bit raunchy. The running joke is no, wrong stream. That's on a different platform. Oh, whoops. But it's a very raw actual play stream where we literally just play. We don't really care that there is
but that's what I like. That's look, there's space, in my view, there's space for both. I mean, even our podcast, we're lawyers. So we focus on the content in the sense of the education, the information, less so on how it should be structured, how it's all the lights and thrills and stuff, because it's about the content. It's a bit more raw.
I wouldn't mind being for a game with a stadium full of people. I mean,
that is the ultimate. That's really, that would be awesome.
I mean, the fact that D&D has gotten to that space is amazing. But for now, it's a bunch of people sitting around and
having fun and just recording it.
I do have to note that because I obviously use my stuff, and I do have a dedicated space that I am building out as a room, it is still a little bit different, still a bit more high end than maybe some home games, but it's still a raw game.
Yeah, but that's awesome. That's what we like. So no, thanks. I think go back and do some monster slaying.
Hint, nudge, nudge.
Hint, nudge. Little Easter egg there. But thanks for having the time, sitting and chatting with us, and enjoy the rest of Comic-Con, the last day.
I'm hoping it's a good one.
I'm sure it will be. It is insanely busy for a Sunday.
We actually got confirmation that tickets were sold out today, so
there you go.
I'm happy because it's potential sales.
It is.
My introverted nature is like there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I've got a gift for you. It is yet to be released or already released if you watch this. Van Pletsen's Chronicles.
Thank you.
Comic book, which is fun. But there you go. It's some light reading for you one day, and enjoy it.
First time between all the insanity that is my life.
That is true. But that adds to the insanity of your life. So enjoy, and chat soon. Cool. Never know how to end these things.
Signing offline.